There are people that are in your life, even people in your life now, that are only meant to be in your life for a season. And after you learn what you need to learn, those people will leave. It is your job to let them leave. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to get over a breakup. He is not the sun. You are. My first tip is to feel your emotions. So scream, cry, throw things, do whatever you need to do, but feel your emotions. I think it's a bit unfair to just be like, oh, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you should just automatically get over it and go out and do this and do that. Like, do whatever you need to do in order to move on and heal, but do not stay forever stuck in that phase of you're feeling your emotions. In other words, give yourself a day to do whatever you need to do. Eat ice cream, stay in bed all day, and cry. But that next day, you need to get out of bed, wash your sheets, brush your teeth, wash your face, take a shower, do your makeup if that makes you feel good, work out if that makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel good, go ahead and do that. You are not going to be sitting here crying over him for weeks. We're not doing that. I guarantee you he is not sitting at home crying over you either. And if he say he is, he's lying. And you shouldn't even know what he's talking about or what he's saying, because you shouldn't even be in contact with him at all. My next tip is reclaim your power. Know that you are that girl. You are the reason he exists. You breathe life into him. Those scenarios you sitting up here, reminiscing, but he was this and he was that. 9 times out of 10, you made that up in your dome. He not even like that for real. You made that up yourself. That's the version of him that you wanted to see. He probably got dingleberries in his butt. I don't know. He's not perfect, okay? He's not the prize. You are. You complete yourself. And you don't need nobody, no man, no woman, no whoever to complete you. Spend time with your friends. I encourage you to go out, spend time with your friends. If you ain't got no friends, like I said, spend time with yourself and take those necessary steps you need to move on. I don't mean, going out and being like, yeah, I'm doing this so that he can see that I'm just like, don't just go out expecting like, oh, I'm doing this so that he can see that I'm moved on, or I'm doing this so that he can see blah, blah, blah. Because all in all, you're still just giving your power to him. He still is taking your power away from you. You're going out to have a good time because you deserve to have a good time, because you want to have a good time. You're going out hanging with your family or your friends, or just driving around the city by yourself because you want to do that, not because you want him to see that you're moving on. You're not really moving on if you want him to see that you're moving on. You're not really moving on if you're doing everything from the preconceived notion that he needs to see this, he has to see this, he has to see that I'm doing good, I'm posting pictures so he can see it. My next tip is let him go. If it's meant to be, it will be. But that's not for those girls that if y'all broke up because he was toxic, or because he was abusive in any kind of way, or he cheated on you, that saying is not for you, honey. It was meant for y'all to break up. You deserve better. Do better. It's meant to be, it'll be. But you still, in that situation, you still can't sit around hoping and moping that he'll come back, because you too busy chasing, you know what I mean? You keep chasing, it's gonna run away from you. Like dogs. But you know how, you're with a dog, or you're out in public or whatever, or you're at your friend's house and they have this big dog and you're running away from the dog. And they're like, stop running. If you keep running, it's going to chase you. That's like this. You're the dog, and they are the person that is running away. If he wasn't meeting your needs, you're better off. If y'all constantly arguing, you're better off. If he's constantly disrespecting you in front of people, you're better off. If he's constantly flirting with girls in front of you or behind your back, you're better off. Like, don't even, you know what I mean? Let's move on, please. It's gonna take a minute, especially depending on how long y'all been together. It can take a while to get over it. But I'm not going to let you sit at home all day crying over somebody that's probably most likely not worried about you. You're not going to waste away your life. You are too young. Okay, you're hot. You should be in the club. Put the sad songs up. Put some clothes on. Take a shower first. Do your hair, do your makeup. Let's listen to the songs that make you feel empowered, and do things that you love to do. And like I said, if it's meant to be, it'll be back. It'll come back to you. You don't need no man to complete you. You don't need no person to complete you, because you complete yourself. All in all, of course, like I always say, set boundaries. Set your boundaries. Don't DM. If he texts you, don't text him back. Especially if it was a toxic relationship. Leave him alone. Stop checking his story. Unfollow him. Block him everywhere. Do what you need to do. If you need to block him everywhere, block him. Block his phone number. Don't be reading those old text messages. Don't be looking at his story, checking his story, or checking his friend's story. Oh, let me see what he up to, searching up his... Don't be doing none of that. Do not do any of that. Set that boundary with yourself and say, you know what, self, enough is enough. I'm done with this. It's time I focus on me. It's more likely, I'm most certain that you have not met the one that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with yet. Most of the time, but you meet people for a season and that's it. There are people that are in your life, even people in your life now, that are only meant to be in your life for a season. And after you learn what you need to learn, those people will leave. It is your job to let them leave. Stop hindering that, because you're just hindering your growth. You're stopping yourself from meeting the people that are till you see the end. You're stopping yourself from all of the abundance and success and blessings that you can receive, because you're too busy holding on to somebody that God or the universe or your higher self or whoever you believe in said, this person is not for you. They were only here to teach you this lesson. They were only here for this season. They are not supposed to still be in your life. Cut the cord. Okay? I hope this video helps. And I love you. It is okay. This too shall pass. Come back to this video whenever you need it. I love you. Bye.